the sea had closed behind them. Where once there had been roaring water and rushing wind, now there was only quiet sand and a long stretch of wilderness. The Israelites stood still for a moment, as if the world itself had paused to let them breathe. The Red Sea was no longer in sight, but its memory lived in every heartbeat. Children clutched their mothers' hands. Old men leaned on staffs. Women carried baskets that were now almost empty. They were free, but freedom felt wide and unfamiliar, like a land with no roads. The sun rose higher, warming the desert. Soon, the people began to feel something they had not felt during the night of escape. Hunger. In Egypt, food had been heavy and familiar. There had been pots of stew, loaves baked in ovens, onions that made the eyes water, and fish that smelled of the river. Even though they were slaves, they knew when they would eat. Now, the wilderness offered nothing but sand, stones, and silence. By the second morning, whispers moved through the camp. What will our children eat? Did we come all this way to starve? Freedom is good, but hunger is hard. Moses walked among the people, listening. He did not shout. He did not argue. He simply lifted his eyes to heaven and prayed. That night, the air changed. A cool wind moved through the camp, carrying with it the soft flutter of wings. Quail came in from the distance and settled near the people. The Israelites gathered them in wonder. They cooked the meat carefully, sharing it among families. It was not much, but it was enough. The next morning, something even stranger happened. When the sun rose, the ground shimmered. The desert floor, which had always been bare, was now covered in tiny white flakes, like frost, like morning dew turned into food. Children knelt and touched it with curious fingers. What is it? They asked. The elders tasted it carefully. It was soft. Light. Slightly sweet, like honey mixed with bread. Moses spoke to the people, his voice calm and sure. This is the food Jehovah has given you. Gather only what you need for today. They called it manna, which meant, what is it? Each family gathered just enough, no more, no less. When they cooked it, the smell filled the air with comfort. It was not like the food of Egypt. It was simple, gentle, and new. That evening, as families sat together eating manna for the first time, there was silence, not of fear, but of learning. They were learning how to trust.